Yeah.
DSM.
Yo, listen.
Yeah.
We bring some attention to the stock market.
Gotta get your bread up.
You understand? That's right. Norway, the stock is flooring from Florida. Let go. Stop.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Sunday, guys. How's everybody doing? It's Nora the Stock Explorer, guys. Today, I want to talk about some financial stuff, guys. I'm going to share some things that happened to me. I'm going to share some advice. I want to talk about saving up for retirement, guys, and I want to talk a little bit about taxes and what happened to me with the taxes. Um, so welcome, guys. I want to give a huge shout out to Peter Carlo and the Capitalist Academy. I have to give him tons and tons of props for growing the channel, for growing the academy, and for helping a lot of people make money in 2021, guys. He definitely helped me, guys. So the link for that is always up in my banner. Just look up in my banner. You will see the Capitalist Academy link for the price of about a cup of coffee a day. You can join it and get in the private mentorship. You'll learn how to day trade, swing trade, options trade, all that good stuff, guys. The link for that is up in the banner, guys. So, welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate the time that you spend, all the thumbs up, and all the shares, and all that great stuff, guys. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? Hey, Natalie. I was checking out your live stream last night, Natalie. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We got Hedgehog's Homestead. Awesome, awesome. We got Wolf Spirit Productions in the house. I hope you have some safe travels there, April. I'm loving the ride streams that you're having. Keep up the great work with the ride streams. She drives a tractor trailer, guys. Um, they pick up loads in different states, and she's been doing some ride streams where you can watch where she's at and learn about the trucking life if you'd like to do that, if you'd like to learn more about the trucking life. So appreciate that, and I appreciate that you do come on the panel sometimes, so thank you for that. Thanks for the share. I appreciate it. Awesome, 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 guys. So yeah, guys. Hey, welcome in, Dixie Cuddles. Painting with Squirrels is saying hi. Everybody's saying their hellos, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We got CDC Vintage and Mechanical. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning, CDC Vintage and Mechanical. Thank you for your support. Okay, you're home today. Awesome. Planning on getting back on the road tomorrow. You're welcome for the shout out. No problem. No problem. Appreciate all the support, guys. Hey, Wolvie. Maybe I'll call you that, Wolvie. So yeah, guys. So the good news is last year, 2021, guys, as you know, I trade stocks, right? I trade stocks in Webull, I trade stocks in Robinhood, and I also have a TD Ameritrade account. Well, the good news is I made good money last year. I made more than I realized. The bad news is, well, it's kind of good news and bad news. The bad news is it bumped me to the next tax bracket, guys. It bumped me up to the next tax bracket, guys. So, hopefully that's a little bit of an inspiration, guys. You can do the same thing that I do. Um, you can do the same exact thing, guys. I learned a lot through the academy. My link's in the banner. But the thing is, now I owe the IRS. So I want to talk about what I could have done to mitigate that, because that did not have to happen if I had watched it closer. And I spoke to Wolf Spirit because she's great at doing spreadsheets, and she actually made me a trading spreadsheet, which hopefully she'll allow me to share with you guys. So, without further ado, I want to bring on Michelle Morar because I consider her expert in the field of retirement because that is what she likes to talk about. So, welcome on, Michelle Morar.
Hear anything. I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me? Uh-oh.
I can't hear you. I can't hear anything.
You can't
Can
hear?
hear me.
Okay. Maybe go out and try to come back in again. Hey, Mountain of Inspiration. What's going on, Mountain? What's going on? Let's see. Somebody sent something in the... Sorry that I was late. Oh, it's okay, Michelle. Yeah, I guess Michelle's having some technical difficulties, so we will let her sort that out. Wolf Spirit says, hubby just said the IRS will set. Oh, great. Okay, because I have never owed federal taxes. I have always gotten some sort of return my entire life, and I'm vintage, so I've been around for a minute, guys. So, uh, yeah, so that sucked. I'll sort it out. I'll pay it, but there are things I could have done to avoid that, and that's what I want to talk about, so that you don't make the same mistake that I did. All right, let's see if Michelle's audio got fixed, guys. Let's see. If not, Michelle can just
Can you
put
hear
it
me?
in the chat. I
Can you
can
hear me?
I can hear you, but you're real staticky. It's like super staticky.
Still can't hear you.
Yeah, I think you're having audio problems, Michelle. What big stocks are you invested in? CDC says. I guess you gotta, Michelle, you gotta see what's going on and get a different headset for yourself. Or just use the one on your computer. Big tech stocks, I say the big tech stock that I have now, which I didn't really,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you can't hear me, right? I can hear you, but you're real staticky.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Wow, that's weird. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Yes, you got a static connection, Michelle. You got to get a different earpiece. I'll send her a message, guys. Hang on one second, guys. Let me shoot her a message. All right, guys. Hey, Bariotic Boy, welcome in, Bariotic Boy. Michelle, I sent you a message on Messenger. All right. I can hear you both, but Michelle is static. Yes, you need to reboot. You need to reboot your computer, Michelle. I'll send her a message. I'll have to sorry about that, guys. Hopefully Michelle can go out, reboot, and come back in. All right, guys. Um, so there's things, guys, that you can do to mitigate that, and it's good to keep track. Honestly, I didn't even realize my capital gains. Now, there are short-term capital gains and long-term capital gains. What got me, and it is a good thing because I made money, guys, so I'm not complaining by any means. I'm not complaining. It's a great thing. But the short-term capital gains are what got me, guys. The trading, if you do stock trading, welcome in Dixie Cuddles Fitness. You are gonna have short-term capital gains, okay? Unless you're doing like swing trading, which is like more. It could be from a couple days to weeks to months. But for the most part, if you're a trader, you're going to eat those short-term capital gains, guys, because you're cashing them. You're going to cash them out rather quickly. Hey, good morning, Gathering Within. So yeah, so what I could have done. Hey, welcome in Carol's Creative Corner. Tap, tap, tap. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So what I could have done, guys, I could have contributed to my retirement from work, the job I was that I had. They did have a retirement, and you can put extra money in that pre-tax. So what that does is that lowers your tax basis, right, guys? And I was honestly, I did think about it for a moment, but I was not uh really wanting to put more money in it because I wasn't making a ton of money, guys, honestly. So I really wasn't even thinking about that. But if I had known this would be the situation, I would have rather put more money pre-tax. So another thing, guys, that you could do is just have the IRS take out more money each paycheck. And you can do that when you sign up at a new employer, or you can reach out to payroll and say, listen, I'd like to fill out that form and have you guys take a little bit more out each pay, which they will do. It's if you can change it 15 times a year. It doesn't matter. You can change it and then change your mind again. So don't feel like you're stuck in that. Um, do what works for you, guys. Do what works for you. All right. So yeah. So thank you for coming in, Carol's Creative Corner. Guys, check out the necklace I got was from Flippin' Crazy channel. She does online auctions. And I got this one has sorry, you guys can't see it because I have a message highlighted. But shout out to Flippin' Crazy channel. And Carol's Creative Corner also does auctions on her channel. So big shout out to Carol. Um, I'm getting to be friends with a few people that do reselling. All right, let's try and put Michelle back on, and let's see if we fix the problem.
Are
Say
you,
something, Michelle.
can
There
you hear
you
me?
go. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, we fixed it. Nothing like a good old reboot, guys. Nothing like a good old reboot. Guys, give me 1 second. Let's let Michelle talk for a second. Give me 1 second.
What do you want me to say? I should put that on there. You like my
Michelle,
phone?
go ahead and talk to everybody for a second. I'll be right in. I gotta grab my coffee.
I don't even know what she's been talking about. So how am I supposed to
Oh
know?
no, you got staticky again. But can you still hear me? Make sure everything's
Well, there's
plugged in
those
really
problems.
good.
I do too.
Make sure
Allergy
you're
season.
plugged. Everything's plugged in.
Put in the chat what you, if you guys have allergies. Do you have allergies? I do. And what do you take? What do you
I
take for
take
allergies?
I take Zyrtec, but
It's not coming out.
there isn't an allergy medicine on the planet that can be 100% effective. Oh, you just muted your mic. Hold on a second. Okay, there you go. Make sure everything's plugged in good, Michelle, because you got static again for a minute. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. That's good. That's good. So yeah, what I want to talk about is maybe you could help explain to everybody what a Roth IRA is. I don't
You
know if
don't
you
need a Roth. A Roth is not going to reduce your taxes.
Yeah, I know, but I thought maybe you would want to explain that, or I can explain it. Roth is after tax, and
Yeah, why did you ask me if buying a Roth would lower your taxes? Did you think it would?
no, I know it doesn't. No. What is it that you have? Like
You
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 have
buy
your own
buy a traditional IRA and then you get a
Okay.
tax deduction.
Right. So yeah, that's how you lower your tax basis, guys, when you contribute to an IRA through your employer. But how do you do it?
You don't
How
have to do it through an employer.
how do you do it? What, like, you have your own business, so how do you do it? Because a lot of people, like truckers, they have their own business. So
Well,
how
they have to
can
do
they
is
benefit?
it depends on, you can go different places, but I mean, you can open a traditional IRA through any brokerage firm. If you want to do a brokerage, you can go to any bank, you can go to any insurance company. It depends on what you want your underlying investment to be. That's how you decide where you need to go.
Yeah, you have to pick a bank or a broker that will get you started with it.
Or insurance agent.
Now the reason I brought up Roth is because you can't do a Roth if you make more than $140,000 a year. Is that right?
Well, according to Mark J. Kohler, you can. It's just a little bit more complicated.
Hmm. Okay, so there's a loophole. There is a way that you can do it.
Currently, unless they change things.
Gathering Within saying hi, Michelle.
Hey, Gathering Within. I mean, I'm not an expert on that. He is a tax attorney and CPA. So that man, I just watched a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mark J. Kohler. So, I mean, it just depends on what your circumstances are.
So are you aware of other things that can lower your tax basis, like as far as like home improvements and things like that? And do you know
I'm
what
not a
sort of things?
I'm not a CPA or tax advisor. One thing that you can do is go to a CPA instead of doing it through H&R Block or whatever. I don't know who you used.
A certified public accountant. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Stacy May. So is 140K gross or taxable income after business deductions? Wolf Spirit is saying.
That's where she needs to talk to a CPA. I mean, I'm not a CPA. That's where you need
Right.
to the CPA. But
Do we have any CPAs in the house?
no, but this is the thing is, anybody can take advantage depending on your age, the regular traditional IRA. You can also contribute the traditional IRA even if you make too much money. So
Right, exactly. That's
you won't get,
unlimited. Right.
you will not get the tax deduction if you make too much money, but that, I don't know the particulars of whatever, but I do know that, if you're trying to lower your taxes, then, there's certain things that you can do, like business expenses, and business expenses would be, you would need to have a business. You may be able to have some improvements. I don't know. I think, like I said, I'm not a CPA, so I don't know. I don't know why you thought I would. I mean, having a business is one of the
Fair
best.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we're not really. Honestly, I try not to give financial advice. I just try to share what's going on with my life and sort of help people sort of, if they
But
maybe they'll discover something that they want to get
this is
involved in.
this is the thing is, I'd be glad to open you a IRA in an annuity. Boom, done. But you got to do it. This is one thing. You've got to do it before the tax deadline. So a lot of people wait until the last minute, and I waited until the last minute this year. And
Exactly.
because you don't think about it,
Right.
let me give everybody a bit of advice that this dude said. Well, because I do like to watch the guy, and he's very, very good. He does a lot of things like trust and stuff. I mean, it depends on how much money that you're making, but this is the one thing that he did say. He said, and you did postpone your taxes, right? I mean, you sent in the thing.
Well, I have someone working on it. I got an extension, so I have
You got
someone
an
working on
extension.
it.
The extension is one of the best ways to not get audited because they have to wait, and you have up until October 15th to do that. And that will allow you to find more deductions. The
Okay.
unfortunate part about that is if you don't
Right.
take advantage of the traditional IRA for the year, for the past year, then that's where you would lose something. So you're not going to have the ability to,
It's past that deadline, so after April 15th, you can't contribute for the previous year, which is what they're looking at. So
right,
that's where procrastinating, guys, gets you in a lot of
trouble.
trouble. Because if I had done my taxes earlier in the year, and they do drag their feet, I don't think I got some of my returns until like beginning of March from the brokers, from like Robinhood and Weevil. They take forever, so that sort of shortens the time frame that you have to work with. So once you get them, you really got to get on it, because you don't know. Did you bump up to the next tax bracket? Did you make, did you make
What was the next tax bracket that you went up
well,
to?
I don't want to put that on YouTube, but it was obviously they're going to take out a larger percentage overall, which you can avoid that if you sort of watch. And I know a lot of people that are
The other thing is, Nora, I
retiring,
mean,
they do watch that very closely because you don't want to do that.
do what now?
I know people that are like close, like in retirement age, they do watch that because they are limited what they can make as far as, you know, their income and their social security or and stuff like that. But we're not talking about that. Let's see. Even if you get an extension, you still have to pay by 4/18 without
No,
getting charged
no,
interest.
actually, you actually just have to send in an estimation of how much you think it might be. I do this every year.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, I'm just telling you, and you can go watch the expert. He's the expert, Mark J. Kohler. I mean, he's a
How do
tax.
you spell Kohler? Kohler?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check it out.
But I was going to say, I mean, yeah, you need to send something in, but even if you get penalized for not getting it exactly right, you're still going to be, you should be able to find some deductions. Now, this is one thing I was going to say is I'm not a tax attorney or accountant, but maybe you should have maybe gotten an electric car. They might have been
Right?
giving out. They might have been giving out your little, go put your little thing in. It depends. So that's where you do
I
need
don't know. I think every
discussion.
state is different. I don't think we're all the same across the board with
Oh,
those.
that was a federal. That was a
Oh,
federal.
is it federal?
Yeah,
Well, I
they
couldn't afford a
just.
new. I just finished paying off the car I had, so that was not on
I
the
know,
table.
but I'm just saying. I'm just saying these are things that's why some people go out and buy new cars at the end of the year, businesses and stuff. But there's other ways
Yeah.
to do it. But you need a good accountant. You need a good CPA. I'm not an accountant. I don't try to play one, but I do sell IRAs. So if you need a IRA, you want something that is going to give you the upside and not the downside. You're a
Hey,
little
Scott.
scary of the stock market. I'm your person.
Boom. Now, what company do you get the IRA through?
Well, I can pick different companies, but it depends on the situation with the individual. But
Hmm.
this is just a way.
There you go, guys.
I mean, if you're wanting to be in the stock market, then go to a broker. They're online brokers. All you have to do is put the money in there and do it yourself. I lean to make a lot of money quick from Canada. Thanks for the content.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I love that. I love your icon there,
It looks like
the
an
tractor.
avatar. Is that not an
Yeah, that's
avatar?
cute. That's like from Cars or something. I like that.
That's a John Deere tractor.
Yeah.
Nora. You see it right there. He's getting
Yep.
a John Deere tractor in Canada.
Shout out to my Canadian peeps, everybody in
Oh, they don't want
Canada.
to hear about our taxes, our tax system, do they?
Well, I mean, The thing is, I think a lot of the fundamentals of it are similar, but of course the laws are different. But I think some of the fundamentals are the same in the things that you can do. Hey Betty, hey, welcome in Betty J Gathers. Sorry guys. What's up, Shane from Paralife TV? Everybody here has a channel, guys.
The other thing that you need to think about, Nora, is
Go Canada, go.
no, that's California.
That's California? I
Well,
think he means Canada. He's up in
is he from
Canada.
Canada?
Is that California or Canada, Shane? What's up, Shane?
Well,
Thank you, guys. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate
CA
it.
does indicate California if you're in America. I don't know. Maybe it is Canadian too. Maybe it's I thought CAN was.
Shane is awesome. Shane's super supportive and he has a great channel too, guys. Everybody here does. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Go Florida, go. But not sure if I want to be here. Oh my god, that's funny.
She's in Florida.
I didn't know you were in Florida, Betty. I'm in Orlando, so yeah, it's a little giveaway on the hat there. Hey, Mysterious Granny, we got Mysterious Granny in the chat. I made it. I'm watching you on the phone and watching World of G. Okay, sweet. Thank you.
How's she watching both?
I guess she got one on the phone and one she's got a laptop. Oh, you're from Nova Scotia. Cool, cool. So is Corinne's Life. See, that's another channel.
Well, then why are we talking about American taxes? Because you got to pay your bill. Now you can.
There's a payment plan, so I guess I'm going to do the payment plan.
Yeah, you can do the payment plan. It's easy to do. I mean, that's basically $100 a month. The $100 you were putting in your stocks, just send it off to the IRS, or if you have
it's all good, guys. At the end of the day, I can't complain, right?
Do you not know, Nora, that it's a good thing if you're paying taxes?
Yeah, I guess that means I mean I have never paid taxes before, so I guess I'm moving on up in life, right? Welcome to the club.
Well, it happens to everybody. I mean, obviously you've been doing better trading, but the one thing that you can do, you asked me what you could do. You can send estimated taxes.
Okay.
If you want to send a few, $100 or something to them for estimated taxes, and it counts, it accumulates over the year.
I want to get out of California. Oh, okay.
He wants to get out to California.
Out to California. Oh, okay.
Why?
Really?
Why?
It's pretty cold up there. I guess he's tired of snow shoveling.
No, he says Florida is his second home, but he wants to go to California.
Whereabouts in Florida do you go, Shane? I didn't know you came down here. We have to meet up sometime. That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Michelle, you're welcome too. Everybody's welcome. Come on down. We'll go to Disney World.
I'm not going to Disney World.
We'll go to Universal. It's cheaper. I don't have Disney money. I might have some We'll take you to Fun Spot. We'll take you to Fun Spot.
If I'm going to Florida, I'm going to Florida beaches, Nora. I'm not going to hot.
That's true. That is true. And a lot of those are free. Unless you go to the state park one where you got to pay to get through there.
Fort Myers Beach.
Okay.
Hey, Nora,
that's not that far.
Which beach is the one that has the dog beach?
I think Flagler, which is near Daytona.
That's on the East Coast side. Tim always likes to go on the West Coast side.
The water's prettier over by Clearwater, because that's on the Gulf, so it's different. It's a lot prettier. It's really nice.
It is much prettier.
Yeah.
They had the red. What is the red stuff?
Universal's less walking. I never noticed that, but you probably are right. It's probably small, but still, I tell you what, you go to Universal, you're probably doing 1,200 steps plus. Easy.
Nora, how in the world can you afford to go to Disney?
12,000 rather, not 1,200. What do you mean? I haven't been going to Disney.
I'm saying it's expensive.
Yeah, they raise their prices. They're catering to people that are traveling from other countries. They're not giving Florida discounts that I
Not
know
only
of.
that, they're not giving the working man any
No, Disney's gotten
ability.
real expensive.
Great Farmer
This is
Freelance.
coffee.
Is that what his channel is about? Farming? I need to learn. I need to go to his
Yeah,
channel.
I believe he's in the homesteading community, if I'm correct. Guys,
So,
give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Great Farmer, let me ask you a question. What all do you grow? Put it in. Oh, she's in the thing. Let me see if I can get over here. See it. The worst places. Huh.
All right. Woo.
Woo! I haven't. Oh, we can still hear you, Nora. You're making noises.
I know. It's okay. I'm back. Let's keep the chat active. Thank you, Facing Reality. I appreciate that.
Facing Reality. You know who I watched last night briefly for a few minutes, and Tim did not want me to watch?
Who?
What's the mother Kardashian? What's her name? Just
Kim?
Basic Lifestyle. Kim, no, the mother. The one that married Bruce Jenner.
Oh, man. I don't follow them.
I don't either. That's,
I could pick it if you gave me a list of names, but honestly, I don't follow them like that.
Yeah, I don't know them at all, but she,
Chris, is it Chris?
Chris, yes, I think so.
Yeah.
But she is an interesting, very interesting entrepreneur person. I mean,
they're fantastic business woman. You got to give her props for that. I'm not a fan, but she is a great businesswoman.
She wanted 6 kids, and she got 6 kids.
Oh, cool.
Apples, 3 types. You know what, Great Farmer? This is what I am doing. I'm eating my apples. Tim said I had to eat an apple a day. He said we need to eat an apple a day, and yet I'm the one that's eating the apples, and Tim is not eating any apples. It's baloney.
Typical husband.
But anyhow, well, I mean, he needs to eat it. He does some, but he said, "Oh, we got to eat the apples." I said, "Okay." So we started eating the apples, trying to eat better, and so I started getting the seeds out of the apples, and I'm wanting to grow some apple trees. So I looked online, and it takes like 36 apple seeds to possibly get a tree to start growing. So
I would get one that started.
Well, it said on there, it said the best way to get one that's bearing fruit immediately was to go get I don't know that I was not that great in biology. Don't remember it too well. I had a terrible teacher, Mr. Higgins. He was awful.
Hey, Michelle from Makeup Mom and Son. Welcome in, Michelle. Thank you.
What does it mean, Makeup Mom and Son?
That's her channel. She does makeup reviews, and her son helps her. So it's Makeup Mom and Son. And I think he just started his own channel, if you want to put that in the chat. So
anyhow, that's what I'm trying to do. I was curious if the farming dude can
give you, Betty.
Ideas. He's laughing at me. Why is it laugh out
loud?
No,
they're chatting amongst themselves in the chat. They're not laughing at you.
Well, so I would set up the payment plan and get started on paying it. You have plenty of time to pay it off, Nora. What you doing, boo?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Nora.
Did you sell something?
What's up? Make sure you guys all connect. Make sure you connect with Mysterious Granny, super duper supporter.
Show it.
What you got? Hey. Show and tell.
You got it in a box?
No, I'm waiting for the box that big. We're gonna have fun with some.
I want you to show people. Tim sold a grill. We were just talking about it
Oh,
yesterday.
sweet.
You know what a grill is?
Yes.
I'm talking about. You don't know what kind of grill it is.
Well, probably one of them little George Foreman jobbies, because he does eBay, right? No? A big old grill?
Yes. Bring it in here, honey.
What, he sold it locally or he's shipping it?
No, we're shipping it, so we got to figure out
Holy smoke. How are you going to get that in a box?
We're going to have to find it.
Hey, Philip, welcome in. Philip, what's going on? What the heck? Oh, my God. That's a grill to a Jeep, you goof.
Well, I know that. I said it's a grill. What? You didn't say what kind of grill, and it is a grill.
That would look cool on the wall. That would be kind of cool.
No, somebody's probably using it because they're trying to fix their Jeep.
Yeah,
They had a wreck or something.
Beautiful door. Oh, he likes your door. Yeah, that is nice.
The door was really cheap. We put a stain on it that he likes the stain, and I love the sliding. I used to watch all the time. I can't remember.
Welcome
these
in, Philip. Yeah, it's a Jeep. Yeah, you gotta recognize that. That's iconic. That was funny, Michelle. You got me on that one.
It was a good sale. We got these at an estate sale.
How much did he sell it for? That would look cool up on the wall. That would look dope.
I think he sold it for $80 plus shipping, and the shipping.
Dang, and then you could have put like your channel stickers on it and different things. That would look sick. You don't have. What happened to your Michael Jordan poster that you had?
I have it still. I've got another Michael Jordan poster. Get rested up. Well, I wonder what the idea was. What was the idea? Oh, your idea? Is she talking about your idea of putting?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that would be a cool wall decoration.
Well, it's an expensive one. Somebody's using it for it because that is brand new. We bought it at an estate sale. We got several of them, and I was just talking to Tim, and I said we haven't sold any of those.
Hey, Healthy G Mom, welcome in, Healthy G. It's
G-Mom.
Healthy G Mom. Woo-hoo.
Well, Healthy G Mom, is it healthy for me to eat an apple a day? I think it is. That helps keep the doctor away, supposedly.
I think that's a big thumbs up idea, Michelle.
Eating an apple a day?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing that. And Tim and I have started, we started working out a little bit.
You did? Together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, word up.
It's just a 10-minute workout. It's on his phone, working out.
That's what's up. Healthy G-Mom says thumbs up.
Thumbs
up. Apple a day, guys.
Keeps the doctor away. And I'm sore.
We got Nightbot.
What are
you on about?
Stop spamming symbols warning.
What?
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 What is going on?
I don't know, but she's clapping her hands. I know that's a clap now, right?
She only did 2 thumbs up. What's going on?
What does that mean? You have a person that is watching.
I didn't know. I didn't even know I had Nightbot. What is going on? Don't worry about that, G-Mom. You're fine. I'll get rid of them. I don't know why. Put user in the timeout. Nightbot, you're going in timeout if you don't behave yourself. Don't matter how long. Movement, that's right. It's all about movement. I had a friend tell me that. It's all about movement. Move your body around.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe and I go on walks every day, and she goes, Zoe, I can't say it loud.
You can't bring her on the show? So easy.
No. She's like, what are you doing? Oh.
As a night, how much did he get the grill for?
Oh, we bought it for like $8. We got how many?
Oh, nice.
Huh? $5 a piece, and we bought.
No,
It was. It was.
No.
We got
They're
8
a
of.
piece. We got bought
What's
5.
poppin'?
We spent $40
My
total.
butt
We
is
got
crazy.
5 of them. Night
Wow,
body
you got
free.
more than one?
Yeah.
Can I see the other one? I might want it.
We got 5. What do you
You
mean?
got 5 Jeep grills? I think I want one. Not for $80 though.
I ain't. It's
Can I see
it's too
'em?
expensive. It's too expensive, Nora, to ship because it's
Probably.
long.
I could probably find them.
That person, I don't know how much did they spend total. They spent a lot more on the shipping than they did on the grill.
So what was that person doing with all the different grills? They changed them out, like.
He was a body. He was. This man was.
Oh.
It was an estate sale, and
Oh,
he had a body. I think he had a dealership. He had a Chevrolet dealership, and evidently he sold Jeeps as well. But it was a dealership that he had, and so our state's dude said,
I went to one too, and I got a bunch of tools, Michelle.
Let me show you something.
I'll show you what I got. Hold on. It's not in great condition, but it was cheap. Guys, I got, let me make myself big here for a second. Or no, that's Michelle, sorry. Make myself big. I got this set, guys. Hopefully I don't dump it out. I got this set of tools for $15 at an estate sale. So it has almost everything. Somebody cherry picked the ratchets out, which sucks. People suck. But for $15, I have a ratchet that fits that size, 3/8. So yeah, $15, and I have almost every single socket and wrench. So
did you look it up?
Did I look what up?
To see if it will sell.
If this will sell?
Yeah.
All tools sell real easy.
You have to see. Well, anyhow, I wanted to show you. This is.
No, I wanted them for me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted them for me because for work purposes. So I wanted it.
This is a set of 4, and these are Toyota wheel covers.
Oh wow, full set, even in the plastic too.
Yeah, they're 14-inch wheel covers, and when you have old new stock, this is some of the things that you can
Leroy, buy. I'll drop the link in the chat, guys, if anybody else wants to come up. Hold on. If you wanna come on the panel, there's the link.
Anyhow, we got that yesterday, so I was talking to Tim, and I said, well, we haven't even sold the Jeep thing, and then all of a sudden last night he sold the Jeep grill. And I was
Stock Explorer. I mean, yeah, like really, I really highly doubt that out of the whole set, they decided to lose. This one I bought separate. I had to buy this one for $1, so that fits in there. But yeah, somebody just cherry picked the ratchets out. Bunch of buttholes.
What kind are they?
These are Husky Pro. Husky
Pros.
Let's speed up because he was a construction guy. He had so many tools, it was stupid ridiculous. There were so many tools to look through, you were overwhelmed. This guy had everything. I was fighting other people. They were like, no, that's mine, that's mine. You know how it is.
That's what they do at the state sales. Like I said, the guy with the train, he said, I was here first.
Yeah.
Like, get over yourself. Seriously. It's not worth it to me. I mean, to fight with somebody. I mean, I'm
doing cow stuff right now. Hashtag cow stuff. Will you drop my Granny, hang on a second. I'll make you blue and you can drop your link.
So are you are you doing the estate sale?
Yeah, I've been hitting one every week. I'm going to continue that no matter what. I'm going to continue doing that.
Here's a pro tip for you.
I got some cute Disney jewelry too. What's a pro tip? Go early or go on the last day? What is your what do you think?
Well, I mean, you have to, I mean, depends on what there is there, and depends on you get to know these estate sale companies. There's different,
Yeah.
but the big pro tip, I mean, the reason I got that was that was at the last of the day. Check out Mysterious Granny
Hey,
at
we got Great
Walmart.
Farmer's going to come on. Hang on one second, Great
Oh,
Farmer.
cool.
All right, there we go. Boom.
There he is, Great Farmer Freelance.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
What's the
Thank you for having
reverb?
me on.
Is the reverb me?
I don't know. Is that me? Yeah,
Ooh.
somebody's reverbing. Hmm.
Is he? Does he have the thing on?
Oh, do you have the stream playing in the
Here, I'll
background?
shut
That might
this
throw it
down.
off. There you go.
I think we're
Your
good now,
sound's
guys.
a
Sorry about
little
that.
low. Oh, no
Sorry
problem.
about that.
What's up, Allie?
Yeah, I'm watching a couple of people's live streams just for their watch hours. I'm running a couple other things, but I got them shut down now.
Oh, that's nice of
Thank
you.
you for
I
having
do
me
that
on.
too. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So you could tell us about your channel.
My channel is a channel that's basically, I've only been involved in tech. I've only been involved in YouTube for the last 2 months. I was against tech. I was against cell phones. I was against, again, I retired from a college. I worked at a college for 20 years here in
Nice.
Nova Scotia, Canada. So I've seen the cell phones. I've seen what children, what kids or students ended up becoming, and some good, some
Yeah.
bad. A lot of bad, really. We've seen a lot of. I mean, yourselves, you'll see the videos on YouTube where people are looking at their cell phones and they run into a pole. I've seen so
Yeah.
many students fall down concrete stairs
Oh my gosh. Wow.
in our on our campus. Yeah, so I've seen that kind of stuff, and then I've also seen. I'm a smoker. I'm a vapor. So I used to be out at the smoking areas, like we have designated smoking areas on campus, and you have to go there to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And students would be there in groups, and they would all have a screen in their face. And I
Yeah.
would ask them many times, "Who are you talking to?" And they would point to the person directly right across from them. And I'm talking to him, and I said, "Well, what are you doing on your screen? Talk to the man, talk to the person, talk to the woman, talk to whoever it is." And I got, I was pretty against it. So my channel actually, I retired, and I was in a bad way. I retired. Bad things had happened to me before I retired. So I was in a really dark place, really terrible place when I found YouTube.
Thank you for sharing
And
that with us.
yeah, I mean, I
It's
talk about it on the
understandable.
channel. I'm like I said, I'm not lying. I'm not sugarcoating anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a reason to do that. I'm not doing this for a monetary reason. I'm doing this because it helped me come out of a dark place, because I'm not a fan of human beings, or I was not a fan of human beings. And I love anything furry, right? I love
Yeah,
animals. I'm a
same
big
here.
animal. I
Got my
lost all
got my
trust in.
squirrel right here. She sits on my shoulder a lot.
Yeah, they don't do the things humans do to each other. Animals don't do that to you. They just want your affection and your love, and they give it back, and they're amazing. But I was against, I had a hard time with human beings for a while. Joining YouTube 2 months ago, I found that there are still good people left. And we're
Oh yeah.
supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to be gathering communities right now with what's going on. I don't get big on what's going on my channel. I want my channel to, I don't mind talking about anything, really. I don't mind talking about anything, but at the end of my live streams that I have every morning, all I want is people to leave with a smile on their face. And if they learn something new, if I learn something new and that's the other thing about YouTube and you guys, all your channels, I'm learning from you guys again over and over and over again, learning constantly. And I love to learn. I love to learn. So
Me too.
I'm
Me too.
I'm so glad. And even my wife and my family here. I have a wife and a 13-year-old boy. I also have a 27 and a 26-year-old men that are on their journey of life out in where I started out in British Columbia. I started out in British Columbia when I was a young man, logging in the Fraser Valley. So
Oh wow.
when I was 19, then I had my first boy. I'm 48 years old. I had my first boy when I was 20. So, and then the next guy was 15 months apart. And then I ended up, that marriage didn't work out, and she passed away. So
Oh,
then I
sorry to
ended
hear
up,
that.
I was a single dad for a little bit. Yeah. But
Oh.
hey, you know what? Again, everybody goes through something in life, and I don't mind talking about it. And the thing is somebody can learn from what I say. Even, there's a lot of young people, well, like, not young, but in their 20s, that come to my channel and come to my morning stuff and listen to, and everybody contributes something.
Nice.
So they're learning. And another thing with working at the college is I've seen so many missed opportunities, so many talented students missing opportunities because of people, because of politics, because of the way the campus or the school or the college runs. They have red tape, and they have an electoral advance within them too, right? And I've just seen a lot of stuff. So my channel, guys, is just basically my life. I'm showing you what I'm kind of doing here. I'm a third generation on this property. So my great grandparents and grandparents have put a lot of time and effort into stuff, and I get to use it now because it's all grown. All the
Are you?
plum trees are grown. All the apple trees are grown.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead.
Are, so that's what you do is
Yeah.
apple
So,
trees, and what do you grow on your property?
we do a garden. We've got a massive garden plot. We haven't been able to get into it yet because Nova Scotia, Canada here is still bitterly cold and wet, and just it's pretty terrible. I got my rotor tiller out. I'm ready to go, but we need things to cool down. So,
Do you have big John Deere equipment?
no, I sold I do have a backhoe dozer. I have a backhoe dozer on property. I just bought a new yard tractor
Cool.
last year, a new Troy built last year. And I have a rotor tiller. I have all the gear. Again, I
Nice.
have the backhoe. I have the backhoe. So
Let me ask you a question.
yeah,
Have you ever done any saw any you said you did logging. Do you do any sawmilling? I mean, as far as cutting lumber and stuff?
I I did both. When I first started out logging, I was a chokerman on what they call a high lead in the Fraser Valley in Kimbasket Lake, just off of Kimbasket Lake. And what it was is we were on the side of a mountain, literally 80 degrees, with a machine that has a tower on top. If you guys can Google it, anybody can Google it. It's called a high lead or a yarder, and it's got a cable that goes from the top to the bottom, and it's got a set of chokers on it. And you guys, that's where I started, was a chokerman. That's where I started. And as as you progress and you get better, I spent 6 years at it in the raw material and logging. And then I went
Wow.
into the lumber industry in Ontario. I ran a lumber company, an export lumber company in
Wow.
Brampton, actually, Mississauga. And I ran that business there for them, doing export over to Germany. Everything I put in a C-deck container of lumber went over to Germany. So I did that for a while, and then I went back to college at 25. I went back to college.
Well, let
And
me ask you some more.
I decided,
I'm interested in the logging because I've been
yeah,
watching a guy that he has. There's several channels on YouTube that have the the portable sawmill deal. Have you ever used any of those? And
I have used portables. I worked in a mill in McBride. called TRC Cedar, and we used to do fence posts and rails. And
Oh,
I got
nice.
to use portable bandsaws is what they are, and they're great, absolutely great. If you got access to wood, if you got access to timber on your properties,
Wow.
and you can utilize a machine like that, it'll pay for itself in no time.
quickly.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that guy was talking.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some that are really inexpensive, very inexpensive, and some people rigged them up. You know, that made the
You
whatever, but
you
you can get them really
you can get
inexpensive.
you can get a chainsaw mount for a big chainsaw. You can get a chainsaw mount on Google or wherever, Amazon, I don't know where, but
I think
you
it's
can get
Amazon's.
a built-on kit, that fits on the bar of your chainsaw, and it acts as a sawmill. It takes a lot
Wow.
longer to deal with it, but I've seen them work. They do work.
Yeah.
You got to take time at it. But anything that you're going to build from wood or that you're going to salvage from your own property, you want to spend time in it.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, I was looking
Right.
at it because I don't know. Do you build stuff too? Do you know how to build?
I'm a jack of all trades, master of absolutely nothing. But I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot over my time. Definitely, yeah.
I love to
Yeah.
watch, and I don't know, some of those guys I've seen, they are in Canada and stuff because obviously Canada grows a lot of timber and stuff, for sure.
Yeah.
And timber is very, I mean, you know, I don't know how you would be able to do it. Maybe you could enlighten us, but I would say with lumber prices being as expensive as they are, that you could probably do a little bit of cutting wood and selling it and probably make a little bit of money. I'm not sure, but tell me.
Not a little bit, Michelle.
Lot.
Not a little bit. If you got the access to, the thing is, if you got property, like I said, if you got the timber, the main thing is you got to have the timber.
Well, that's why
If you have the timber,
I was going to
Yeah.
look at buying a piece of property that had some, you know, wood on it. There's a lot of pine here in North Carolina. We've got oak trees in our yard, but you know, if you're going out and it's whatever, it's a lot of pine trees. I imagine pine is still pretty. It's something that people use a lot of. Correct?
it's, you know what? People will look at me or will hear me say this and think it's funny. One of my main companies that I sold to over in Germany, I sold dressed D4S. It's called D4S. It's dressed 4 sides, which means it's gone through a planer and an edger. I used to sell 1x12-foot planks, 16 feet long, to one company in Germany that made flooring for these beautiful homes. I'm talking $1 million homes, and they built pine flooring, but they would put an inch, half inch to an inch of lacquer. Because the customer was a great customer, and he used to. I called him and I said, "How is your wife with the high heels not poking through the knots on these floors? You're buying knotty pine from me, and you're making floors." I didn't get it. Usually knotty pine is sold for walls, for any aesthetics. Usually a knotty pine is for aesthetics, not a floor. But when he sent me pictures of these $1 million, even his own home, which sits on a mountain, over top of a mountain, he's got, it's a stilt home. It sits on stilts, and it's so beautiful. It's $3 or $4 million home in Germany. He showed me the floors, and like I said, with the inch of lacquer that they put on top, just amazing. Absolutely. So if you got access to pine, big time. Pine's worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Well,
there you go, Michelle.
And the other thing is you want to have a tree that's pretty straight, correct?
Well, the thing is if you can have a crooked tree, not too bad. You can't go right crazy with it. But you can have a crooked tree as long as you got the center of the heart of the tree. It's called the heart, which is the dead center where you're getting your best lumber from. As you know, a tree has rings in it, and the best lumber, the best lumber you can get out of a log is the center of the log. It's called the heart. That's where you're getting what they call clears. If you guys know what clears, you heard of clears, but it's expensive lumber.
Yeah.
But if you got access to it, Michelle, and you've got abundance of it,
Interesting.
definitely the way to go. Definitely,
No,
I would, those. Go
I
ahead.
was going to invest in some land and go ahead and do some cutting of the tree. Yeah, I've heard of guys that have trees on their land, and then they have the trees pay for the land. Is this what I was
Exactly.
thinking of? So
There
That's
you
what
go.
everybody does. That's what everybody
Huh.
does. I've worked for logging companies where we just logged poplar for Alpac. It's a company in Alpac. It's called Alpac. It's in Alberta, and it's a pulp and paper mill. So I worked for a company that all we did was just knock everything down, anything that was
Wow.
poplar, white poplar, and even black. They took black at certain times of years in the mill, and we knocked them all down. They took them, chipped them, turned them into paper.
Thanks,
So
Betty. Good morning, Miss
it's
Canadian Scrapper.
Canadians. Thank you.
Yeah.
what were you going to say, Great Farmer? What is your
No,
name,
I'm just.
Scott?
I've been. You guys can ask questions. I've done a little bit of everything to do with right from, like I said, from raw material to what you buy in the hardware store. I've done pretty much all of that, and then
Wow.
again, I went back to school and changed paths again. I've changed paths a couple of times in my life, so and I enjoyed every part of it, really.
I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you one other question. Are you familiar with
Yep.
blueberries?
Oh yeah,
Have you?
big time. Nova
Okay.
Scotia. Oh yeah, big time.
How do you what do you need to do with blueberries? Because Tim and I love blueberries. I'd like to get a couple of blueberry bushes. One time we did it and it was unsuccessful. So I want you to tell me how, what we need to do. Somebody said get a cross of different types of blueberry bushes, and you had to have 2 or 3 or something. And
Yeah, well, see, here in Canada, here in Nova Scotia, actually, exactly where I live is a huge. We have a blueberry festival every year. We're big on blueberries in the area. We
Oh,
have so many
nice.
farms, so many blueberry
Wow.
farms, but they're all automated now. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to blueberry rake. For extra cash, I used to go out and blueberry rake for company, right? And you'd
There you
rake all
go.
day long, and you get a percentage of whatever you raked, right? And it was
so
for extra cash. And if you were a good,
explain that a second, because I don't understand that. Tell us what that means.
a blueberry raker, what it is we have fields of blueberries. Now, you guys are talking, you can get blueberries either on the ground, like a cover, or you can get the bush style, like you're talking about, Michelle. You can get a bush style blueberry too. But here in Nova Scotia, where I'm at, it's all cover. It's all ground. It's all
Like
fields.
strawberries.
Huge. Pardon
Like
me?
strawberry.
Like
They have
strawberries.
strawberries on
Exactly.
the ground here.
Yeah, exactly, just like them. But the thing is with blueberries, they're almost like if you can get them started, they spread. They spread like moss all over. And then there's fields and fields, thousands of acres of them here in Nova Scotia. So what we
Wow.
used to do is being a raker, an actual manual raker, and getting paid for it is you go out with a rake with a little bucket. It's a handheld bucket, almost looks like a broom. What do you call it?
Just like a pail or something.
Like
I understand. Like a
just like a
gallon.
pail, but it's got teeth on the front of it, and all you do is rake through. You're on, you're bending over. It's all bending over because you got to reach the cover on the ground, the blueberry plant, and then all you're doing is just constantly doing this on the ground, just like you would. It's like a rake, but a hand rake, and you're filling that up and you're pouring it into your buckets, and then you take it back to a truck. There's usually a guy that's making sure, getting
Wow.
all the numbers and putting all this stuff, all the blueberries in. It has changed since then. Everything is now automated. They do it by tractor now. They have these big, huge machines that come in on the ground, and they do it way faster. There are still a lot of the places around me that still do the blueberry raking because it's showing, it's giving the kids something. It's giving people an income as well. We got blueberry or strawberry. We got some of the biggest strawberry companies here in Canada, right in my area as well.
Wow.
That's probably why
Did
these
not
things
know
do so
that.
well around my area. But
Awesome.
yeah, we Mullins Farms. It's called Mullins Farms. You can check it out. They're one of the biggest strawberry producers, and they have the same thing. They have fields and fields of them, and they come out and they get pickers to come out and pick them, or you can do a
Mhm.
U pick. If you guys know what a U pick is,
I do.
Yeah,
you
my
can go to
neighbor
these.
just did that. We got them in Florida too. You go out and pay a
Yeah,
certain amount, and you pick and then they weigh it when you come in. And people like to do that with their families, like with their kids and their grandkids and stuff. So yeah, it's good
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, it's great,
Um,
absolutely, and
so
it's
you
getting the family
you
out too.
do you prefer the ground cover as opposed to the bushes to get blueberries?
Michelle, I have not dealt with the bush ones, only the ground cover ones, and
Mm,
they are. If you can get them started, it's hard to get them
Wow.
started. But if you
Wow.
gotta have a nice spot to put them too. You wanna kind of strategically place it on your
What?
property because it is gonna if you get the ground ones. Like I said, I'm not sure about the bush. I've never done the bush or seen the bush, but I have been around the cover, the ground ones, the plant, and yeah, all you do, if you can get it started, it will spread, and year after year, and blueberry patch will
Wow.
grow pretty quick if you got the right spot to put it.
That's
And
awesome.
why
Interesting.
wouldn't you have blueberries? Why wouldn't you have blueberries, right? That's the only thing we don't have
Yeah.
here, really. We have blackberries here. We have raspberry, strawberry, or not strawberries, um, cherries. We have cherries on the property. We have cherry tree here. And
Nice.
everything every year. Like I said, my grandparents and great grandparents have been doing this. I'm the third generation here. And so everything's grown up just perfect for me.
Do,
I'm
do you have
actually
any
hitting this property
chickens?
at the right time.
Do you have any
Not
chickens or
yet.
cows?
Not yet. This is
Better go
coming
get
up. Now, if you,
better go get your chickens.
this is coming we want
Great.
we're kind of on the fence. We want the chickens, but a lot of the channels that I watch are doing quails.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Quail,
yeah, that's cool.
Right?
quail eggs.
The little eggs and
The quail
Yeah.
eggs are more expensive. I guess they do want the quails.
welcome in, Woman Outdoors. Thank you.
I don't know if you've noticed your chicken prices are going up because we had a avian flu, and a lot of the turkeys.
Yep.
North Carolina has a lot of turkey population here. We supply a lot in the world. But anyhow, they've killed a lot of the turkeys, and it's a sad
Guys,
situation.
if you want to see something adorable, go to Yogi Hollow Farm's channel. It's called Yogi Hollow Farm. She's got baby turkeys hatching in an incubator. It's so cute. You got to check it out. Big
It's
shout
so
out to
cute,
Lisa
and
and
they're
Yogi
so
Hollow Farm.
ugly.
And she has the Cooney pigs too, which are adorable. And she's going to have piglets soon. And they're going to
So,
be so cute.
is she going to eat those animals?
Yeah, they do take them to a freezer camp eventually.
Do they show how to do it?
Yeah, she shows everything. She documents a lot of it.
Uh
Hey,
oh,
welcome
he's
in.
got
Is
his dog.
that your little man? What's up, Irene and
That's
Leo?
yeah. We lost her 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
tough.
So I got a broken heart. I have a broken heart right now, and
Mine are like family.
so I love what you're doing
Yeah.
there, Laura. I love that. I
Yeah, if
absolutely
she
love
wants
that.
to be up
You
here,
know.
I let her. She likes toasting up here.
Oh, definitely. And you know what? My little girl, like I said, I came from a dark place, and we had just gotten her. She came from another home, and that couldn't take care of her, and we took her in, and she wouldn't leave my side. She didn't leave me, and she knew
They
if I wasn't
know.
having a good day, she
Yeah.
was right. And at nighttime when we would sleep, my wife, me and her, and we'd have Lily. Her name is Lily. We would have Lily in the bed. She would have to curl up, but she would always have to touch her, but almost spoon me. every time. She
Yeah,
had
they
to
got to
make
be
sure her
touching
butt
you
was covered in my
somehow. I
belt.
know.
She had to make sure every night.
Yeah.
And, you know, and like I said, we lost her 3 weeks ago, and,
No, I'm
you know, it was
sorry.
absolutely devastating.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I don't. That's the worst part of it. But I wouldn't trade it in for the world. I love my fur babies. So yeah.
oh, you know what? Yeah. For so
Yep.
much. So much. It's family. It's more than it's family. I mean, I don't mean to be crazy or anything like that, but I've cried more tears over fur babies than I have human beings. So, you know, that might not be a
Honestly.
nice thing to say, but I've shed a lot more tears over my fur babies than or any
Yeah.
animal than I have. Yeah.
Nora Scora, I'm gonna have to scoot a
Yeah,
bit.
I'm gonna head out too, guys. We had a solid hour of chat here, and it's been awesome, guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Appreciate everybody coming on the panel.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, guys.
Thank you
I'll
very
see
much
everybody
for having
soon,
me.
guys.
Thank
Take
you so
care.
very much.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Peace.